Hello friends and welcome to yet another episode. In fact, this is the 10th episode of Ask Mandopony. I want to thank you guys very much for watching all of these episodes and sending your questions in and making this sort of a fun thing to do. I've been enjoying it and I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. And yeah, let's get right to the questions. Here we go. That's never a graceful transition. Moonlight Shadow asks, hashtag Ask Mandopony. Dear Mando, you're probably not going to read this, but I really need your help. I am reading it, actually, so I hope that I can help. There are some people starting their channel, and they ask me to help them with the drawings and art. The thing is, they won't pay me, or I didn't ask them to, and I already started the project. I was wondering what I should do. Should I stop the project until they pay me, do it for free, or finish what I'm working on and ask them for payment later? This is sort of a tough one to answer. I guess that if you've already agreed to work on it without establishing any sort of payment beforehand, then you've kind of agreed, I think, to do it for free to some extent, which, you know, I mean, if you're okay with doing that, that's one thing, although, you know, it's your call. I think you should probably ask them and see if maybe there is some sort of compensation that you can get for it, but if you've already, you know, agreed to do it without asking for any money, then you I think you're kind of stuck. You need to just do the work that you said that you were going to do. It's not a problem, you know, wanting to do work and getting paid for it is fine. That's what you should do. But if you've already agreed to do it for free, or if you already agreed to do it and you didn't ask for any compensation beforehand, your hands might be a little bit tied. I don't know. Hannah Haiti asks, Firefox has crashed and needs cuddles. That's adorable. Also, will you please draw Squirtle, and try a Markiplier impersonation? All right, let's get one fail out of the way first. I don't even remember what Squirtle looks like. This is gonna be terrible. I know he has like these big shiny eyes, right? And I think he's got like nose. Well, I mean, I know he has a nose. I'm just not sure if that's what it looks like. Squirtle. Happy face like that. I don't know. He's got the hands like that. Shell. I don't know. Scary. This is the worst. This is the worst. Absolute worst Squirtle drawing that has ever been drawn, but you asked for it, so there you go. Squirtle. I don't remember what he looks like. Squirtle wasn't really my favorite growing up, but this is a Squirtle. That's an amazing Squirtle. Yeah, that's terrible. Let's see, Markiplier impersonation, what was I? And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye! Something like that. Melanie Peck asks, hey Mando, I know your brother. His name is Braden. We are really good friends. I don't have a brother. I don't know who Braden is, and I don't know why he's claiming to be my brother, but, yeah. KitKat004 asks, hashtag Ask Mandopony. How long have you had your YouTube channel, and what caused you to start YouTube? I know this won't make it into a video, but it's worth a shot. Well, it's always worth a shot, because you did make it into the video. I've had my this YouTube channel, Mandopony, for about 4 years now. Yeah, it started in October 2011, so this has been 4 years, but I've been present on YouTube at least somewhat for like 6 years, 7 years. So I've been putting up videos here and there for a long time. Yeah, about 4 years now with Mandopony, so that's cool. Kyle C, Spoink45 asks, I just want to say hi. I hope all is going well. Thank you for producing your music. It's helped me through my depression, and I will keep listening to it until my depression is gone. By the way, I love the new Castlevania song, Immortals Will Fall. Thank you. Well, thank you, Kyle, for listening, and I hope that anything that I can do and put out there can put a smile on your face. I get messages like this, and when I do, it always means a lot to me, because if I can help out somebody who's having a rough day or going through a rough time period, that's really very fulfilling for me. So I hope that I can help cheer you up and pick up your spirits, and I hope that things get better. Yeah, thank you. Abigail Cancel asks, please live stream on YouTube. I will be live streaming on YouTube. In fact, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming Undertale at about, I want to say like 11 o'clock. I think 11 o'clock Pacific time. I'm going to start streaming Undertale, and I'm going to stream it like all day. So tune in then, and I will be streaming. It's 11 o'clock Pacific time, 2 o'clock Eastern time. I can do math. Jay Rudel asks, hey Mando, it would be an honor for me if you were to read this, so here goes nothing. There you go. Have you ever considered something along the lines of touring? Maybe not touring, but performing at some conventions? I don't know. I just think it would be very cool to watch you live on stage. Thanks, and keep up the incredible work. Well, I have performed at conventions in the past, and I do really enjoy doing that. I don't think touring is in my future. It's not something I'm really interested in doing, but I would like to attend more conventions and perform at more conventions. And I'm going to be talking to, my manager and my guys about getting me 2 more conventions next year. So stay tuned to this YouTube and to my Twitter account, because I will update you guys as soon as that happens. I would love to perform and see you guys. So yeah, it's going to happen. Gonna happen. Maybe not touring, but I will be attending more conventions soon. Brony of the Rayman asks, what do you think of Cloud in Smash? Did we really need another sword fighter? I don't know. There's like so many dudes with swords in that game now. It's kind of like fight anime guys with swords with other anime guys with swords. I don't know. It's a little bit overkill for me. It's cool, but a lot of sword fighters now, man. Pegasus Party asks, urgent please answer, but not Rula. Dear Mandopony, you are my favorite YouTuber. Well, you and Yum Soda. Thank you. I love your music, Let's Plays, and your unboxing series. I have one question for you. When you started YouTube, did you ever think you would get this far? I can safely say I did not anticipate getting to this point. I'm very, very pleasantly surprised, and I'm very thankful every day for you guys and your support. But it is definitely a big surprise. It's great, but I did not know. I just wanted to put my stuff out there, and hope that people liked it. This was not like a plan. It wasn't a thing that I really like set out to do, but it's become what I do, and I'm very grateful for it. Very surprised, but very grateful. Ave DeBay asks, hashtag ask Mandopony, hashtag ask Mandopony. As a kid or a teen, did you go through wow, I cannot talk right now. Let's try that again. Hashtag Ask Mandopony. As a kid or a teen, did you go through a depressing stage or a suicidal stage in your life? I did, and it was not fun. It's never fun, but I did get through it, and I don't think that that's a very unique thing. It's something that I think a lot of young people deal with, and if there was anything I would say to other kids or teens who are going through that like right now, I mean, all I would say is when I was going through it, I felt like there was nothing but sadness and like meaninglessness in my life, and I could never have predicted my life turning out the way that it has. And I remember being very, very depressed and feeling like there was just no way on earth that anything good could happen or that things could get better. And they have, outside of my wildest, expectations. So I would say, even though things may seem really bad, just remember that life can really, really surprise you. And they can surprise you in the best ways possible. And you have no idea what could be ahead in your life. So don't fret too much, because life will change. And you just got to be open to good, positive things happening. And they eventually will. Just got to keep on keeping on. It's not easy, but got to do it. That's That's what I had to learn, was that, you know, you can't predict life, and as much as you think nothing good can happen, life has a way of turning around. Eva Nilikova, and I'm sure I pronounced that incorrectly, I'm very sorry, asks, Mando, is Nate wants to battle your friend? Yeah, I think he's my friend. I mean, now I'm questioning everything, but like, we've hung out, I've stayed at his place, we had good times, I think we're friends. I think we're friends. 12345 Madbank asks, can you play the drums? Kind of. I suck at it, but I can kind of play the drums. What I lack in talent, I make up for in enthusiasm. Coopercraft YT asks, question, hashtag Ask Mandopony. Is there a recording program that you can type words and the program can then play it in audio, and then can you change the voice and make it sound like a girl or a robot? Also, can it record music? I am 14 years old and survived throat cancer, and I can't talk. I've always wanted to be a singer, and you've inspired me deeply. Please answer, and maybe you'll see me on YouTube someday. If so. Love you, dude. Keep it up. Well, thank you very much for the question, and thank you for the support. I believe that there are, like, text-to-speech programs out there that you can find. I can't endorse any of them, and I can't recommend any because I've not done the research myself. But I would recommend Googling, text-to-speech programs, and maybe finding like the Vocaloid software, like the Hatsune Miku software. That might be cool to work with if you're interested in like synthetic text and singing and recording with that. It's definitely possible, and you can get some really cool results with that, especially if you're into like electronic music, rock music. I wish you the best of luck in that, because that's really cool, and I look forward to hearing your music, and I'm glad that I could help inspire in some way. So yeah, that's cool. The Bloody Paw Prince asks, Dear Mandopony, whoa, are you a Boston Bruins fan? I don't know what gave that away. What could have given it? Who's your fave player if you had to choose one? I'm personally a Chicago Blackhawks fan. Also, I love your work. Stay awesome. Brohoof. Well, a brohoof to you. And I would say my favorite player on the Bruins is Zdeno Chara. He's a cool guy. But I'm also a big fan of Torrey Krug. I like Tuukka Rask a lot. And Patrice Bergeron is a really great player and a very classy guy. So those are my favorite players. But Zdeno Chara is the big man. He's my guy. LPS Popular Savvy asks, do you watch Jacksepticeye? Oh, of course I watch Jacksepticeye! I do. He's fun. I think he's one of the most genuinely entertaining and funny guys on YouTube. And yeah, I like him a lot. In fact, I remember watching his video. It was the animated Five Nights at Freddy's video of his, and he had this thumbnail with Chica on it. It was fairly, it was the thumbnail that makes people click on it, and I was like, dude, the clickbait is strong with this one, bro. And he was like, I would never use Toy Chica, wink wink. And I'm like, sure you wouldn't, you leprechaun. Anyways, guys, that's all the time we've got for today. I'm holding a guitar pick for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Also, I'm spinning in my chair. I want to thank you all for watching this Ask Mandopony. If you've got any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and next week I will try to answer as many as I can. Also, just a quick reminder to let you know that in case you want some new Christmas music, check out my iTunes page, because I've got my very Mando punk rock Christmas album up, available there on iTunes now, if you want to check it out and have a good old time listening to punk versions of classic Christmas songs. It's fun. I recorded it like 2 years ago, and I remastered it for iTunes, and I hope you guys like it. So I will leave it there, and I will see you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye! I'm sorry, Mark.